Hey guys, what's up? It's Quentin Drew here. So here's box number 5, guys. Coiner hunting pennies and nickels from 2015 here. Today's February the 1st of 2015. Now, you will see quite a bit in front of me, and that's because I came upon a mini collection of coins. Now, the story behind this is a couple days ago, after I'd already finished up box number 4, it was still early in the week, and I usually pick up my box on a Friday, but I didn't have much homework that week, so I picked them up on Wednesday. And then I had enough room to, convince my mom to taking me to another bank to drop off box number 4, and then pick up, see if another bank has box number 5 for me. Just at least $100 in nickels and 25 in pennies, basically, not, complete boxes or anything. And they managed to have it, and that turned out to be the same bank that I got my 1882 Indian head sent from in those couple wheat penny rolls. And that bank has been so productive over the years, you guys don't even know. And now you guys can see, I got a ton of wheat pennies, ton of pre-1960 nickels. There was actually $16 in pre-1960 nickels that this guy deposited at this bank. There's still some in that box that are going back because I'm keeping the ones that are nice. I'm not keeping all of them. So, I mean, there's still a lot of nice ones here and a lot of stuff for my rolls that I'm trying to fill up. But, I got unks here, I got, a bunch of stuff. There's some rolls that had coins no newer than 1994 or 1995. There's some nickels that had no new coins other than like 1975. There was some rolls that were straight wheat pennies, all but the exception of a couple, some memorial cents and whatnot, and all that kind of stuff. And I got some finds here that you guys won't believe, some stuff that I haven't scored in so long it's not even funny. But let's go into this, guys. I'm just so psyched over this. So we got 3 dimes here, and these are all in penny wrappers, which was funny. You can probably see how that one right there probably got mixed in with the pennies. The oldest was 1968 right there. So very nice here. So you guys hear some talking in the background. My parents are doing stuff, and I always tell them to try to be quiet when I make my videos, but that never works out. It's very nice. I got 3 nice uncirculated nickels. We got a 1988p. Very nice. A 1979, pretty nice condition. And a 1967 that's close to uncirculated. I would probably even say this is uncirculated. So quite a nice bit. And then we got a bunch of nice uncirculated pennies here. I'm not going to show every single one here, but most of these are 95s, 94s, 82D, small zincs. There's a 2014 DD there I need for one of my books. Got some 60s and stuff, and 73. And then I picked out the better ones. There's a nice 66 right there. Very nice condition. Picked up this 1991. Look at this 1991. Look at that toning. Very amazing. And then we got this 1970D that's uncirculated, so pretty beautiful there. Now we got the oddity coins. Got that one right there. That one's a, I don't know, it looks like a detector find. It's very thin. Can't even see anything on this side, and then you barely even make out the memorial. It looks like it's probably a 70s or a 60s coin. And then we got this coin. This coin's really weird. It's a 1989D zinc penny. It looks like someone tried to, like, I don't know, use some sort of sandpaper on it or polished it up because it's really smooth. And they bent it. It's bent. I mean, if you bent this a little bit more and put a shank on it, you could probably make it into a button. So I thought that was cool. It's really smooth. I know, there's all these people don't touch coins without touching it by the sides, but since this coin's completely pretty much damaged and it's not really worth anything, it's really smooth and feels kind of cool. A 1963 nickel, and it actually has a hole in it. I don't know if I'll get rid of this or not. I know I like coins with holes in them because, hey, if someone's birth year is 1963, may want this, I don't know. It'll save you the trouble from drilling a hole yourself. But it's drilled in kind of a weird area, so I got this 1985 cent, not really anything worthwhile, but I just thought that looked nice on the reverse. I'll just throw that back. And then we got a 1941 hammered coin. 1941 Hamburg nickel. Thought that was cool. Moving over to the Canadians, we had a 62. A couple Flying Eagle Pigeons 67s and a 72 99.9% nickel. So very nice there. It's funny because box number 4 I had 1960, 61, 63, and 64 young head portraits. In this box I scored that 62. That would have made that complete set, but hey, that's cool. Then I got a 60 Smollett as usual. And by the way, I just filled a whole roll of 50 of these things, so very awesome milestone there. And then we got a 71S, which is a coin you don't find that often. So pretty awesome. Now moving over to the massive amount of wheat pennies, guys. Like I said, there was a couple straight rolls of these things. Some of them have memorial cents in them, no newer than 1968. And some of them were mixed, 70s and 80s and whatnot. Most of them were wheat pennies though. And then the other rolls, not from this collection or anything, had a lot of wheat pennies in them too. So I was quite surprised. I don't know how many I have here, maybe 100, I don't know. Not quite sure, I'll have to count it up eventually. But I mean, I got stacks of these things here. There's literally stacks of some of these dates. So we'll just go by in order here. I'm not going to show you every single coin, of course, but so we got the oldest one here, 1919. That's 2 boxes in a row that scored 1919s. So very awesome. I got a 1934, one of my more favored dates. I like the 34s, how they look, the years. I got a nice 1935. Got a couple 1936s. This one on top's like an XF. I'm gonna put that one separate. It's very nice. It's gonna be a nice book piece. I got a couple 30. Not a couple. I got one. This is probably the best date of them all. Slightly uncommon. 1936S. Very nice date. Very, very nice date. And then we get a couple 1937s. I got a really nice 1938, 1940. Here's my stack of 1941s. There's probably at least 10 of them there. 8 or 10 of them. I got a 42 and a 42D under that. Look at this, guys. This is a find I haven't had in a long time. That I actually scored a steel cent. Awesome, freaking awesome. 1943D. Look at that. That is awesome. I was thinking it would be like a silver dime when I saw that shiny stuff come out. It's like a silver dime and a penny roll, and then I realized, I saw the steel cent and I was like, oh my god. I haven't scored a steel cent in a coin roll for about 6 or 7 years now, so I'm pretty happy with that. They don't come up in the machine wrapped rolls because I think it like eliminates it out and stuff. So they probably get thrown away if they go through a coin sorter. Probably go in the junk pile. Then we got a stack of 44s, the nicest one being on top. Stack of 45s, stack of 46s, I think there's a 46D in there. Stack of 47s, top one's a 47S, very nice date, uncommon. Stack of 48s, one single 49. Stack of 50s, quite a big stack of 1951s. There's a stack of 52s, a nice condition on the top there. 1953s, quite a bit of a stack there. Small stack of 54s, there's 2 of them there. Got some 55Ds and 55 planes, no double I's, unfortunately. Stack of 56s and 56Ds. Stack of 57s, 7Ds, and I got a mini stack of 58s right there, so quite a bit right there. I'll have to count that up, and I'll probably put a total in the description of this video of how many wheat pennies there were in this box. Now moving over to the massive amount of nickels. Look at this, guys. You guys won't believe this. Look at all this here. All this is from 1938 to 1959. So let's start off here, guys. We got 2 coins I never score that often. 1938's, first year for the Jefferson nickel. 1938's, awesome. I need these for rolls that I'm making, so quite happy with that. They're both Phillies, unfortunately, but hey, never find these that often. This was cool. I actually got a stack of 1939's here, and I have to go through these for double Monticellos, the double dates, or double dies, double die reverses, where the words Monticello or double, those can be worth a couple $100. I got a really, really nice 1940. Like I said, there was a ton of 1940s in here. I just kept the nice one. That was the nicest one. I only keep VF plus pre-1960 nickels because they start to add up. There's a 40D, a couple 40Ds. These are more uncommon to even find on the East Coast in this nice shape. I think that's like my nicest 40D right there, so that'll go in my book. Replace the one that's in there. I got a stack of 40S's, stack of 41S's. I have to go through these for the large S variety, but I think they're all small S's. Got one lone 1942, quite worn. I got a bunch of 46s. This one here is has some lamination issues. Some of these here. I think it's that one right there. A lot of the 46s are notorious to having lamination issues, and that looks like it has a little bit of like cut above the date. Horrible, horrible dies. It's quite interesting. And I got some 46Ds I have to go through for D over S's. I got a 47, that one on top. Looks like it has some cut. I don't know if I'll get that in there. Looks like it has some cut around the date. I'm not sure. I got some really nice 47Ds. I needed better 47D for my book, and there it is right there. Like I said, on the East Coast you don't find that many 47Ds that are in nice condition. I think the nicest I've ever found was a VG10. Got some nice 48s. I got a 48D, 49, 49D. Stack of 51s I was pretty happy with because I'm trying to make rolls of those. Got a 52D that was hoarded. This is the year that they hoarded some. There was actually another 52D in there, but it was quite wiped. 52S we got, 54S. Have to check that for an overmint mark. Really nice, near uncirculated 1956. Very, very nice. And then we got a 1959D right there. Very, very, very nice. And that's near uncirculated. So that's all those nickels there. And then we'll move over to the best finds, guys. I just killed it with the best finds. We'll start off here. Got a 2009 nickel, guys. 2009D, mintage of 46 million. Excuse me. So you know what that means. Time to grab this tube, take out the two 2009 dimes on the top, and then spill it out with the rest. Let's go. There you go. Okay. Let's take that off, put that in there. And then there we go, guys. Look at that. Very amazing. Pretty much almost a full roll of 2009 nickels in there. Getting close on that, so probably within the next month, probably by the end of February, early March, I'll have that filled. Unless I find a nice hoard of 2009 nickels, which would be awesome. Now, best coins. Got another wheat penny here. This is 1936. I actually just saw this when I was going through them last night, ready to make this video. But look at the R right there in Liberty. I might have to use the loop on this one, but it is not really there. The bottom tip of the R is pretty much gone. That's like struck through grease or something. Hope you guys can see that. I know the camera's not that great. It's kind of grainy. But the bottom R, tip of the R is not really there, so I'll probably just throw that with the normal 36s though. It's not really anything notable. I thought that was cool though. And then these are pretty much all equally the same. I don't know where to really start here. I will start this 1941 nickel. I got this 1941 nickel here, and if you look at this in the right light, it's a strong AU50, AU55 at least. Look at that hairline there. Those hairlines are almost all there. It's almost an uncirculated. It would have been close to an uncirculated at least though. Well, it's still an AU though. But that would have been great. Look at all that hair detail. Never see him with that much hair in circulation. It's a 41, right? Yep. That'll probably go in my book. I think that one kills the one that's in my book. I still have yet to find one that's uncirculated, but it'll happen eventually. Never know. I already have a 1940 that's uncirculated, so. And then we got a better date here. This is actually a semi-key of the series. Quite a low mintage. I think it's like 13 million. It's 1942, and I only find these every so often, one or two a year. The catalogs are around $2 in this condition. It's a better date. It's a 1942, and it's a Denver mint. Non-silver. Only have a couple of these things. These are like one of my favorite coins, just because they're so cool, and they have a higher premium than most coins. So quite nice. 1942D right there. Very nice. I guess sorry if you hear talking. I usually ask them, and they usually agree to not talk while I make my videos talk that loud, and of course they're not following that, but oh well, what you gonna do about it. And then we got this coin here. This here was a shocker. This came out of a normal nickel roll. Nothing of these rolls or anything. But this came out of a normal nickel roll, and it shocked me because I saw the luster and I knew immediately what it was. It's a 1965 SMS nickel. Box number 5, January 30th, 2014. I found this one. Put this in a 2x2. And it's uncirculated. It's an SMS nickel from the Special Mint set. Special Mint set was basically high uncirculated coins, highly struck uncirculated coins made in mint sets by the mint, of course. And instead of proofs, they didn't make proofs that year. They made these coins. They came from penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and half. And they were highly struck coins, SMS coins. And that's exactly what I believe this one to be, because it has that complete luster that an SMS coin does. And you can see it a lot better in person, but I would definitely say it's an SMS coin. It's very beautiful. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Definitely one, because of all these coins, I wouldn't be surprised. Of all this, good stuff. I got this $50 here. You guys are gonna wonder about this. When I went to go at my drop-off bank for this box here, I asked them if they had any halves, and one of the tellers said they had 550 in loose halves. And it's better than nothing, so I said sure, take that 550. And there was no silver, but this coin was in there, and this coin is just amazing. I posted this to the coin roll hunting group on Facebook. I'll give you guys a link to it. Coin roll hunting finds and curiosities. I'm one of the admins there. So 1977 right here, and look at this coin. Look at how off center this thing is. This is at least a 5%, 4 or 5%. One of the worst off centers I've ever seen. They're one of the best off centers I've ever seen anyone find. Definitely my best, because look at the date. Part of the 7s are getting cut off there. This coin's starting to get cut off at the bottom, and it's actually kind of rough down here, so quite weird. I don't know if it's been ran over or anything, but look at that rim there. It's just a little bit, weird. I don't know. Weird roughness to it. Like it wasn't cut right. It's like sandpaper. I'll try to get a little bit of a close-up on this. Whoops. But that looks like mint damage almost. They're like dots, like little bugs hanging out on the rim there. The rim is actually like pointy, which is weird. But look at that. I mean, that's just amazing up there. Look at that coin. 1977. That one's going in a 2x2. That's completely off center, to the point where it actually matters. It's like up in the, I think it would grade right about uncirculated. It's nice condition. It's not like an AU58. And then probably the best finds, the most shocking finds. Out of all these nickels here, you guys are gonna wonder, did I score silver? Well, as it is in the title, I did score silver, and I scored a little bit more silver than usual. So these were coins they were actually in these rolls, and they were marked. The ones that had silver in them had a mark on them. They were like a V or something, and I guess it would indicate that there was silver in there. I'm not sure, because the only ones that had V's on them had silver in them. So got a 1943 plain here. These are all Phillies here. These go all in numerical order, pretty much, yearly order. I got a 44 right there and a 45. I'll show these two coins in the reverses. So I'm quite happy with that. So I believe that's what, silver number 5, 6, and 7, I would only assume, of the year. And it's, only a month or two in. So yeah, guys. Thanks guys for watching for this massive video. This is probably my longest video in regards to my box videos. Thanks if you guys made it to the end. If you guys made it to the end, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you made it all the way to the end, showing me that you guys made it there. So thanks guys for watching. happy hunting, and take care.